What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's get into it. The Michael Eric Dyson was on my show, Undisputed. Quite sure Shannon Sharp called him up and said, Michael, I need you to come on the show and talk about this Jay-Z thing. Why not? The man got a book about Jay-Z coming out. If this man has a book coming out about Jay-Z, what opinion he's going to give you but the popular opinion? Michael Eric Dyson has been rapping his way through issues ever since I've seen him come on the scene when Tupac was around. When he passed away. He wrote a book about Tupac. He wrote a book about Biggie. He wrote a book. Every time you look around, he's got a book, and then he's rapping people's lyrics on the TV show like that's supposed to give him some credibility because, I listen to the music. That does not. He sat right in that seat, and I knew he was going to do what I was telling him about. I said, Michael Eric Dyson's on this show, and watch him tap dance around the entire subject because everybody's doing it. They trying to say, man, like Jay-Z said something wrong about let's try to, do all these things that we're saying that we're going to do with social reform and everything else down the road. They're tap dancing around the issue that people were upset how Jay-Z went about doing this. That's the outrage of the people. The people were outraged that this deal took over a year to try to get done, and he did not even contact Kaepernick, whatever you want to call his name. He never contacted him, even though he talked to him the whole year. He spoke and texted with this man and never mentioned the idea of something like this happening because he knew what Cap response would be. If somebody wasn't going to speak favorably about it, especially the person who spearheaded any type of activity and movement, and you were in contact with that person through the whole time, never mentioned this deal whatsoever, then all of a sudden here comes this deal and you don't even talk to the man. Never had a conversation with him. That's why people were outraged, Michael Eric Dyson. That's why people were outraged with Jay-Z. It was the way he went about doing this in a snake fashion. So when people do things in a snake fashion, you don't think someone in a position that's doing that to another human being has your best interest in mind. That's all. That's all we're trying to say here. Nothing more, nothing less. So when we see shows like Undisputed, I'm glad that they brought him on because I'm glad him and all these other apologists that have been hitting the screens that Rock Nation has been putting a battery in their back. Did you expect Michael Eric Dyson to say anything less? Oh, Michael Eric Dyson, he's so smart. Anybody can read a couple of books. But he always the tap dancer. Always been a type tap dancer. What Geno Jenkins say? Cotton candy preachers. That's another one. Now, he did stick up for Cap in the whole thing, but that's not the outrage. People are tap dancing around the outrage. Shannon Sharp tapped into it on why the people were upset. They were upset with the fashion and way he did it. No one said, oh, Jay, he gonna get in there, his social reform. Let's see what Jay do first before we start criticizing him. We saw what he did, and that's why people are criticizing him. They criticizing how he got the position. You saw Jermaine Dupri get his legs cut from under him. Was communicated that this might not be an ideal situation for him. So he leaves the deal, and here comes Jay taking the same deal. These are snake mentalities. I'm sorry. So now that you know why the people were outraged, maybe now, maybe, you guys can put a little emphasis on that. I'm just saying, you can do what you want, but I would rather you put a little more emphasis on that notion. There are plenty of people out here who are trying to use all these other different type of methods to get things done. But Michael Eric Dyson and the rest of these guys, they are hanging on Jay-Z because it is profitable to them. It helps his bottom line. He has a book coming out about Jay-Z. What better chance than to come on this show, stand up for Jay-Z, promote Jay-Z, and promote his book for Jay-Z. This had nothing to do for blacks. It had nothing to do about the people. It had nothing to do about anything else except for I'm going to stand for Jay-Z because I'm writing a book for him. That's all you got out of this interview. I mean, that's like somebody telling you, crime is wrong. You should not harm another man. You should not put your hands on another man. You should not go upside somebody else's head with a baton. Listen, we're not all five sitting around here. We're all grown men. If we don't know these things by now, then who are we fooling? Who? Who is it that we're fooling? Because not only do we know this stuff by now, we live it. We live this. And Shannon Sharp, when he was interviewing Michael Eric Dyson, did not bring up the same issues that he brought up when he brought the thing to fruition. So Shannon Sharp, that was not ideal. At least I thought so. I didn't think that was genuine. When you brought the guy on there, then you threw the softball down the lane. And why are they attacking Kenny Stills? The Kenny Stills situation, I'm not even going to make a video about Kenny Stills. I'm going to do it all right here for you guys, so that everybody will be in the know. Kenny Stills, that played for the Miami Dolphins, went there to speak negatively about Jay-Z in practice. The head coach decided to play some Jay-Z music, 8 consecutive Jay-Z songs, to challenge Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills is somebody I had in fantasy football, and he let me down. Oh, buddy, he almost cost me my doggone season. So as a reserve, Kenny decided it would be in his best interest to continuously sabotage my team. That's cool. Want to sabotage my team? Go ahead. Kenny sabotages my team. Then, check this out. Then Kenny decides it would be in his best interest to go out and start talking. See, it's one thing to be a great NFL player and then have a voice. But when you ain't doing what you supposed to do on the field, what you opening your mouth for, Kenny Stills? You supposed to be just like your name say, still. You ain't playing well, you better be still. And you better not say another doggone word. That is the best antidote he could get. What is he doing? I'm just going to open my mouth. For what? You need to be quiet. You need to shut up. You need to not say 2 words. You have 0 reason to be talking. And this is the problem. It's too many Kenny Stills around here. So the coach is like, I'm going to get you in line. I'm going to play some Jay-Z music. Coach, let me tell you something. He don't have a problem with Jay-Z's music. Jay-Z's music ain't going to motivate him to play better. It's people who can't stand what Jay-Z did who plays Jay-Z music. I'm one of them. Blueprints is a classic. All of the old Jay songs, the Black Album, and all them classic. I don't like what the man did, but it don't mean anything about his damn music. So let's get smarter around here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stop playing the fool. We've played the fool for far too long. And for all them people in the YouTube premieres and everybody out there in the world, it's your boy Carcino telling you what's up. I always give it to you live and direct. Yeah, always. So make sure you donate to the page. If you got the Cash App, hit up Carcino on the Cash App. If you, hopefully you guys hit the Streamlab up. I'm going to give you the third option, man. I'm going to let y'all take a vote. If y'all want the the Super Chat button back, let me know, and I'll bring it back. I don't really want to, because they tax like crazy. But if y'all want a third option, I'll leave that in the comment section. Y'all let me know in the comment section right here, and let me know if that fits your fancy more. But I like Streamlab and Cash App. They are much better, and I work well with them. I can get messages over there that I can have for, go back and check them on my time, not on YouTube's time. Now, with that being said, I want to say thank you guys again. Tell me what you thought about it. And did you go and watch this interview? They probably have it on YouTube right now with Michael Eric Dyson and him talking about Jay-Z. Now, people are like, man, why you just pick him? You did that because he black. No, I did that because he writing a book about Jay-Z. And that's what he was really on the show to talk about. Trying to sell a book. I'm out.